In Part 9 of Module 11 on entitlements, we'll discuss entitlements and the core dimensions of sustainability. Sustainability requires due consideration of the needs of today, but keeps in mind the needs and conditions of future generations. In the short term, entitlements are designed to meet the immediate objectives of providing for the educational, economic, and social welfare benefits of individuals who are often unable to provide for themselves. In doing so, entitlements provide for the long-term goal of making survival and improvement possible for the beneficiaries and for future generations of people living in the community. In this sense, the entitlement programs discussed in this module touch directly upon the social and economic objectives of sustainability. Reform efforts are bringing social safety net entitlements closer in line with the environmental and economic core objectives of sustainability. The recent evolution of entitlements focused attention on the rights of the individual within society. Many entitlement policies focus state and local government efforts on issues of social welfare for the indigent or poor, policies designed to help those who had or who were either currently suffering from the effects of historic, racial, ethnic, and gender-based discrimination, and policies promoting equality in education. The sustainability paradigm embraces these initiatives to promote social equity. However, sustainability calls for a somewhat broadened view of rights and responsibilities. Increasingly, the focus of our attention is on communal rights and the rights of nature. Should community benefits and the environment broadly defined be considered in a discussion of entitlements? This is a central part of the sustainability paradigm and changes the way states and local communities consider the issue of sustainability in the governance process. The present generation of college students will doubtless be the deciding generation for this critical question. If the core values of economic vitality, environmental protection, and social equity are to be achieved in our communities, the challenge of providing a sustainable set of entitlements as a collective benefit to all citizens will have to be met by those who manage our state and local governments and those citizens who take an active interest in the well-being of their communities, through participating in civic affairs, through volunteering in community organizations, and through doing their fair share to promote wellness and good health in their own lives and in those of their family members. The concept of individual rights and responsibilities is deeply embedded in the institutional arrangements of the American state and local governance. Liberal, philosophical, not political, democratic governance was built around the idea of inalienable individual rights and the promotion and protection of individual freedom and equality carried out within the confines of orderliness in civil society. Notions of global justice and transgenerational justice were not likely at the forefront of the 17th and 18th century liberal democratic thinkers' minds. Nonetheless, the thoughts and words of our founders and their predecessors continue to govern American political institutions. A major challenge facing the leaders of state and local government today is that of incorporating into the American individual rights tradition sufficient regard for the thoughtful consideration of future consequences so that collective action can take place to preserve the social safety net as progress is made towards maintaining vitality in our economic activities and protecting our environmental heritage. In Part 10 of Module 11 on entitlements, we will discuss the conclusion.